Mga kada, kayo ba ay madalas mag-overestimate kung paano tinitignan ng iba ang lahat ng ginagawa natin, napakiramdam natin ay para na tayong nasa spotlight?
O kaya naman ay nagagawa niyong i-manage ang inyong anxiety at worry by shifting one's focus away from anxious thoughts and onto the present moment. Whew! English. Na parang spotlight na nilipat ang direksyon.
Ang tawag dyan, girls, ay spotlight method na dalawa ang konsepto po. Ang spotlight effect at spotlight technique.
Daming spotlight dito sa studio.
Sobra.
Maraming gumagawa ng spotlight method dito. Yan po ang ating pag-uusapan ngayong umaga sa Share KU. Kasama ang ating bisitang psychiatrist, si Doc Joan May Perez Refarael. Welcome back.
Yes, thank you. Good morning, and thank you very much for having me once again. Thank you very much.
Doc, ito ba'y panibagong ano na naman?
Label.
Hindi.
Fashion psychological
Dating
term.
gawain, may bagong label.
Matagal na ito. Meron na talaga to in psychology. Ito yung that perception, yung effect na spotlight effect, meaning ito yung perception na parang all eyes on us. On me, parang ganon. At usually, ito ay may mga reasons no, kung bakit na-feel natin or iniisip natin na nakatingin sila. So, maaring pinapansin, pinupuna ng ibang tao or ng audience. For example, kung tayo ay nagpa-perform or nagpa-public speaking, pinupuna nila ang ating diction, and then it may make us feel na takot tayo to speak because embarrassed na tayo, baka mapahiya tayo, baka ma-humiliate. So, that is the spotlight effect. No? That overestimation, as
Conscious
mentioned kanina. Nagiging self-conscious lalo.
Yun. Ano pong difference ng self-consciousness at ng spotlight na to?
Pareho siya. It's an effect na bale. Kaya nga, because of that feeling natin na...
So we're self-conscious?
Feeling natin na laging nakatingin ang mga people sa atin, gina-judge tayo sa ating mga actions, behaviors, sa ating pananamit, for example, then we become self-conscious. Kaya parang pagminsan to the extreme yung iba, nagko-contribute siya sa tinatawag natin na social anxiety. Kung saan, parang because of this, na effect natin is tingin natin, lagi tayong gina-judge, laging sa isip nila, ano ba siya, good ba siya sa kanyang pagsasalita or sa pananamit, then there is that impact ngayon na parang takot na yung ibang tao na lumabas to do mga activities na which would make them engage with people. Kahit sa grocery, yung iba, takot na, no? Because of lagi nilang nafe-feel na sila ay gina-judge or may mga opinions made about them kasi lagi silang sinusundan ng spotlight. So parang all eyes on them lagi.
Interesting.
Ano po ang mga ilang coping strategies para mawala ito sa ating pagka-anxious?
Yes, oo, kasi nga it may lead to anxiety, lalo na social anxiety. Doon papasok kayo yung sinabi kanina sa introduction ng mga spotlight techniques or methods, na which is, number one, pag halimbawa public speaking or student, takot magsalita
Recite.
or mag-recite, na for example, or to give yung ano nila, oral presentation, defend ng thesis, for example. Rather than focusing on oneself, i-deflect natin yung ating focus, yung ating attention sa iba, sa ating audience, for example. So, instead of, kasi nga ang naisip natin is, naku, anong iniisip nila about me, then we can engage the students or the ano natin, audience natin. For example, uy, anong sa tingin mo? We can ask questions, for example, para ang focus ngayon ng ating thoughts ay not about us, but about the other people who are participating sa discussion or audience natin. Kasi sometimes nagiging overwhelming siya and yun ang sana maiwasan natin na too much overwhelming yung takot natin and fear na baka magkukos na siya for us to escape or avoid
What if it
classes or
manifests
work.
po in other ways? Halimbawa, you
Yes.
don't wanna go out anymore.
Pwede
Or you
yun.
don't wanna make friends anymore. Paano
Pwede
po yung
yun.
deflection na yan na
Yes.
mangyayari?
Oo. So, kailangan to, number one, ang strategy talaga din for this na hirap ng lumabas. Kasi alam mo na
Ayaw na mag-befriend ng people.
yes, or even mga tasks, no, like going to the grocery para bumili kasi tingin mo pinapansin ang damit mo, kasuot ka, yung
titingnan ka nila.
or yung halimbawa may perception ka na may flaw, for example. Number one is awareness dapat na ano dapat ang aware tayo kung saan nanggagaling yon. Yung ating tingin sa sarili natin na medyo low ang self-esteem, dapat aware tayo kasi maaaring may mga previous traumatic na experiences na baka nag-contribute doon, nag-lead doon sa ating fear. Baka na-embarrass na tayo at some point, kaya
Yes.
parang feeling natin na ayaw na natin maulit yon. That's why we
Okay.
avoid. Another is awareness na in reality, it's really not about us.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oo.
Oo,
May
actually.
mga pag-aaral. Yes, may pag-aaral.
Nobody cares
dito.
that much.
May mga
No one cares
pag-aaral
as
na
much as you think
ganon.
they do.
Oo.
Nag-experiment sila. Oo, pinasuot sila ng something and pinajudge sa kanila, yung pinasuot ng t-shirt, for example, kung napansin kaya ng audience yung sinuot nila, sabi nila 50%, sabi napansin nila. Pero nung tinanong yung audience, wala masyadong nakaalala. Or konti lang ang nakapansin.
So, wala naman talaga
may
sila
ganon.
pakialam.
Oo. So,
Busy sila
parang-
on their lives.
Yes, correct. Ganun siya. Na parang busy tayo about thinking about ourselves, pero actually, kanya-kanya, meron tayong mga iniisip. Meron tayong mga kanya-kanyang struggles, mga concerns na technically, hindi naman lahat talaga nakapansin
So,
sa,
Doc,
sa
can
suot.
we just talk to the person in this
The
manner?
scenario, yeah.
Sasabihin lang natin sa kanila and it will help them with their spotlight problems. Parang sabihin lang natin, alam mo, other people are concerned about their own things.
Yes.
They're not really that concerned about you.
In short, they do
Pwede.
not care. Ikaw lang.
Oo.
that
Pwede,
help?
they care naman siguro, pero not to that extent na talagang all about
Not,
them.
not to the extent of
Oo.
affecting you in your
That's
Not
one way of
always.
helping them.
Pwede, yeah. Lalo na kung trusted mo naman. And if you know na kaya niya to accept. kung
Wait,
ano man
meron
yung
ako naisip.
advice.
Kasi may mga tao na nga ganon. And then sometimes pinagsabihan natin sila. And then,
Yes.
kasi hindi mo kasi ako naintindihan. Di ba, binabalikan ka nila na
how I
yes,
feel.
Yes, matigas
Wala
ang
ka
ulo.
dito sa position na to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, kahit ano sasabihin mo dyan, it's like pag medyo stress ka, relax ka dyan. Siyempre, hindi ka marirelax.
Yes.
Nang relax
The
ka.
more you say relax, the more you
Diba?
won't.
Oo, baliktad. So, paano natin i-handle yun?
Yes, kung ganun siya, Ma'am Diana, pwede mong ibalik din sa kanya. So kung halimbawang ako ba yun, kung ang suot ko is kakaiba or merong dumi sa suot ko, mapapansin mo ba? So pwede natin i-deflect in a way na ganon. Deflection pa rin yun, na parang allow that person to put his or herself sa shoes ng ibang tao.
Gets.
So ibabalik mo rin sa kanya. Parang it's a challenge also sa kanilang cognition. Kasi ang ito kasi is mga thought biases or mga cognitive biases na again, centered sa kanila kasi yung bias nila. So pwede mong ganon. And another also is yung pwede din natin sila i-challenge. Halimbawa, kung friend natin na, also, what's the worst thing now which can happen? Kung yes, kung napapansin ka nga nila, anong worst thing? Anong pinaka-worst na mangyari? Then, yun naman pala.
Pagtatawanan
ganun
ka lang.
din. Oo. Then, makakalimutan din naman.
Lalo na-stress yung tao. Pero,
Lalo umiyak. Tatawanan ka lang naman eh.
Yun lang naman yun.
edi, magtawa ka na rin kaya. Sama ka na rin doon. Enjoy naman
Hindi,
natin.
Dok.
Yes,
Halimbawa,
oo.
meron silang fear of ganyan.
Yes.
Kasi I'm talking for someone who I know is actually like this.
Yes.
Parang, they're so scared to make a mistake
Yes.
na ayaw na nilang mag-recite, halimbawa,
Or to try,
in
diba?
class because they might make a mistake with what they're saying and then mapagtawanan siya.
Correct.
Anong gagawin natin sa mga ganun? Kasi parang I keep saying na it's from the mistakes that you learn.
Yeah.
If they
Yes.
laugh at you, it's their problem, di
Yes,
ba? Sila
correct.
yung
At least you
rude,
learn
sila yung
something.
mean.
Yeah,
Correct yun. Kasi in the end, kasi we have no control talaga din naman.
Over
no?
people's
Over
reactions.
people. Sa kung ano ang reaction ng
Correct.
ibang tao, how they would treat us, kung anong thoughts nila. Then, for this person, for example, pwedeng baby steps muna. Kasi in the end, journey talaga siya. Kahit na anong age pa. Someone who goes through this type of anxiety kasi, journey siya, hindi siya madali. It may take some time and always ang reminder namin is small steps, baby steps always. Like for example, kung takot kang to recite, then you can siguro start muna kung not in front of the class, ikaw, recite ka sa trusted person or family mo, doon ka mag-practice. So parang small steps siya, baby steps towards doon na sa actual na situation. So practice muna with a trusted parent or friend, and then small group na yung mga best friend niya sa school, and then ganon, to build up that confidence later on. Kasi yun ang kailangan i-boost that confidence para mabawasan yung self-consciousness, para they feel more calm and more accepting din
Yung
sa
mga
kanilang
ganito,
selves.
Doc, medyo mild pa lang yan, no? Yung
Yes.
halimbawa, yung mga mahihiya yung mga bata, for example, or kung sino man dahil hindi pa sanay sa particular
Yes.
activity. Is this not limited to a mental health problem dahil it will affect personally yung mga social relations ng mga tao? Kasi nga, imagine mo yung feeling mo ikaw lahat. Diba?
Yes.
Parang
Oo.
napaka-self-centered mo. That will really affect how you relate to others.
Yes, correct.
Much more than activities that, talagang nakaka-anxious.
In a situation, a social situation, na normal, halimbawa, engagement with new people, party, for example, normal reaction siya. Pwede pa rin siyang considered as normal reaction. Lalo na kung may mga personality types talaga na medyo talaga sila din, shy. So pwede namang it's a normal reaction, but we always should remember na kung nagkakaroon na ng impairment or decline sa performance, functionality, be it in school, nag-a-avoid na to recite, sa society, community, nag-a-avoid na to make new friends or go out, or sa work, wala na siyang ini-engage, siya lang mag-isa, wala nang kinakausap, they feel lonely, isolated, naapektuhan na ang kanilang work performance because of this, then that can be a concern already.
O kaya pwedeng hindi na sila maging authentic, no?
Yes.
Ginagawa na lang nila kung ano na lang yung gusto
Kung anong
para
trend.
hindi mali sa mata ng ibang tao. Kahit
Yes.
hindi nila gusto.
Oo.
Pwede din yun. Pwede din yun just to be able to
Please.
parang please people. Kaya nga sila, tinuturuan din talaga sila on ways or strategies on how to know themselves better, boost their confidence, self-esteem. Kasi
May activity ba, Doc?
meron. Kaya may mga, for some kasi they enroll sa mga classes. May mga ganon. Or they participate in mga
Small group,
discussions. Or siguro yung baby steps doon is start sila with mga online muna. Na forums, platforms, they type. And then usually yan, pag meron silang same interest, they meet up, they engage. So pwede yon. Small groups muna to help them. But mas maganda always kung talagang umaabot na sa point na na-mention kanina na nakakaapekto na sa ating functionality and distress. May mga therapy tayo, like cognitive behavioral therapy, which is we do that in clinic. Kasi to challenge yung thoughts natin na negative about ourselves. So hinahanapan natin saan ba nanggaling to? Was there an experience in the past? Or pwede kasing wala experience in fact. Pwedeng a person may remind that person na, ay, si ano to, parang kamukha siya. Halimbawa lang ng teacher ko or ng someone in the past na napagalitan siya and na-embarrass siya. Then it can also have that effect ng spotlight effect. So, cognitive behavioral therapy is very important. Very good form of therapy yon towards that, to help that person through the journey of understanding oneself and healing.
Grabe din naman pala.
I'm
Yes.
curious lang, how does one
Go.
find out or consider themselves? Kasi nga, it's not self-diagnosis, di ba
Hindi,
po? Pero you
hindi.
have to have self-awareness.
Yes.
So, paano mo yan malalaman
Na may ganito ka na
may
pala.
ganito ka na pala?
Yes, oo.
At lumala.
Oo.
Right.
Mas maganda, kung tayo ay concerned na family member or friends and we feel na parang, uy, napapansin namin na parang na lilimit na ang iyong, hindi mo na-reach, for example, yung full potential because of that extreme anxiety, takot magsalita, takot to voice out opinion, for example, then we can also express our concern. So that is empathy naman.
Yes.
So para lang they would also understand, ay oo nga, parang it's, hindi ko na-reach yung full potential because of this. Then we can advise the person in a safe and non-judgmental
Way,
na
yeah.
manner. So dapat no judgments.
No
Kasi
judgments.
this is something na very valid
Yeah.
and it's a real concern also.
Can really affect.
Yeah, and then there's hope and there's help available for individuals na who may go through this
Ayos.
type of anxiety.
Kaya
Speaking of-
ibigay niyo na po ang inyong mga contact details
Ah,
para
yes.
baka kailangan po nila ng inyong tulong.
Yeah. Yes, thank you very much once again for having me. Kami po ay merong official Facebook page or web page ang Philippine Psychiatric Association. And for me, Healthy Mind Clinic. So, pwede silang mag-send ng questions or messages doon at kami po ay sasagot.
Yes.
Thank you very
Thank you so
much.
much,
Thank
Doc
you.
Joan.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat po. O mga kada, alam nyo na ha kung ano ibig sabihin ng spotlight effect at kung paano pwedeng maiwasan yan. Hindi na lumalapak.
Tama. Mga kada, tulad ng spotlight na pwedeng ilipat ang focus at direksyon kung saan gusto mo itong itutok. Ang spotlight effect po ay nasa atin ang desisyon kung saan natin ito ifo-focus at ililipat ng direksyon.
Ang pinakamaganda, imbis na spotlight lang ang gamitin, pagdating sa pakikipag-interact natin sa kapwa, buksan natin lahat ng ilaw para maliwanag at malinaw nating nakikita ang lahat ng nangyayari sa ating kapaligiran. Para lahat tayo in the light.
Yes!
Let's get together. Sunday 25. Sunday 25.